Are you looking for your first designer bag? If you are, then you are in the right place because I'm going to be sharing with you 7 of the best first designer bags. Welcome back to all my beautiful subscribers. If you are new to this channel and love designer bags and luxury in general, then I've got a feeling you are going to love it here. So make sure you join our handbag addicted family and click the subscribe button and the bell down below. Now, when it comes to purchasing your first designer bag, there are a few questions that I think you need to ask yourself first before you take the plunge and commit to a particular style of bag. The first question is, what do you want to use this bag for? Do you want to purchase a bag that you can use in the evening and keep it just for special occasions? Or do you want a designer bag that you can take with you to the workplace? Because those two types of bags are going to be very different from one another. So the second question is to get clear on what your style is. So take a look at your wardrobe. What kind of colors do you like? What kind of clothing do you gravitate towards? Because the last thing you want to do is go and purchase a bag that isn't going to match a lot of your outfits, especially if you want to wear it a lot. The next thing to consider is your budget. How much are you happy to spend on a designer bag? Because that will probably determine what brand you go for. If you are still saving for your first designer bag, then make sure you check my video. I'll link to it up here and down below, where I share 7 of my top saving tips that helped me to purchase my first designer bag. Question number 4 is, do you care about the resale value of your bag? If you plan to potentially sell it one day, then you need to take that into consideration. I would advise, if you do care about this, that you stick with a fairly classic bag, something that's a plain color that has universal appeal. Don't be purchasing a bright neon bag that's very on trend right now, but you know overall not many people are actually going to like it, especially in a few years' time. Another point to add to that is personalization. Don't be getting your first designer bag personalized, heat stamped, your initials put on the front of it if you plan to sell it one day, because it's going to drastically reduce the resale value of your designer bag. Okay, so let's get into this. What are the best first designer bags? Make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video, because I'm going to be revealing, out of the bags that I'm about to show you, if I were to go back and pick a first designer bag, which one I think the best one would be. First up, we have the Louis Vuitton Speedy bag. This is very much a highly popular first designer bag because it's so practical. It comes in 4 different sizes. You have the 25, 30, 35 and 40. This is a 30, and that dimension relates directly to how wide the bag is. So you can always get a tape measure out and see what kind of size of Speedy bag you would like. There are also quite a few different canvas options with the Speedy bag. You can also get on-pront leather. You know, a very functional bag. This is a giant monogram print. You can no longer purchase this particular one, but you can get the normal monogram. You can get the demi-urbaine and the demi-azur. I would highly advise a demi-urbaine print for a first designer bag if you plan to use it heavily, because the leather on those bags is a dark leather and they just look newer for a lot longer. Whereas when you do get a Speedy bag with the vachetta leather, this will darken over time and it also soaks things up, so you have to be really careful with it. Just a quick note with the Speedy as well. It can be tempting to go for the cheaper Speedy where they just have the top handles. I really advise against this, and if your budget won't stretch to it, I say wait and go for the bandolier version. So this is the version that comes with the detachable shoulder and crossbody strap, and they have the hoops on the side of the bag so that you can attach the strap. Because if you don't get the bandolier version, the only way you can carry the bag is with the top handles. And if I was out taking this bag with me to work or shopping, it would just be a nuisance constantly on my arm, whereas I can crossbody this Speedy bag. So I highly recommend a Speedy bandolier version. Next is the Louis Vuitton NeoNoe bucket bag. Now, I didn't get this bag for a few years, but I was eyeing it up for quite some time and I wish I'd have got this bag sooner. It's one of my most used designer bags and I absolutely love it. If you are looking for something that looks quite smart, but it's also quite casual, you can throw it on your shoulder, you can adjust this strap and turn it into a crossbody strap, and wear it crossbody. You get 2 compartments either side, and then you get your zipper compartment in the middle to keep things safe. And I just think this bag is the perfect combination of designer, looks great, easy to use, but it also is quite fun and looks a little bit casual. Next up is the very popular Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis bag. So I have one here in the reverse monogram canvas. You can get leather versions, you can get the all normal monogram version. I got this version because of the black leather that's on this bag. Again, I avoid vachetta leather as much as possible because black leather is going to look a lot newer for longer. So again, if you plan to use your bag a lot, this is a great version of the Pochette Metis to get. This is a great bag. You've got like 3 compartments inside the bag. I've got the detachable shoulder strap here, pocket there, and a zip compartment on the back of the bag. If you want to see any of these bags in more detail, check out my YouTube channel because I've probably got review videos of all of these bags in a lot more detail if you are considering them. So if you are looking for a crossbody bag that's easy to use, that you can take shopping with you can take out with you, the Pochette Metis is a really great choice. Next up is the Gucci Marmont bag. You can get this in quite a few different sizes and different colours of leather. That's why I love this bag. You can find the perfect one for you. Now, I know people that have purchased this bag, didn't think a whole lot of it, and then it's actually become one of their most used and most favourite bags. And I think it's just a really simple bag, easy to use, but because you've got the big GG logo on there, it just looks a little bit glamorous as well. So I'm really liking the Gucci Marmont bag as a first designer bag. If you are looking for a designer evening bag that you can use in the day, but a little bit more glamorous in the evenings and a bit less casual, I strongly advise checking out the Saint Laurent Kate bag. I love this bag. It's so simple, but it's just so elegant. And because you've got the big YSL logo on there, this one's got a chain here. They're just so nice. Like, you can actually tuck the chain of this bag into the bag and use it as a clutch, or I can use it, there's more strap in here, I can use it as a shoulder bag, or I can put it crossbody that way. So the Kate bag's really versatile, but it's simple and really elegant, perfect for evenings. Next up is the Givenchy Antigona bag. I have had the Antigona bag for so many years and it really isn't going anywhere. It's just such a staple bag. So this is a medium size. It's quite a large bag. I use this bag for work and it just looks fantastic with so many outfits. So if you're looking for a designer bag that's very sophisticated, you can get this in lots of different colors, leathers, sizes. I've done a size comparison video if you'd like to watch that, if you like the Antigona bag and I'm not sure which size to go for. This has been a staple in my collection for many, many years. And if you love it, I really don't think you can go too wrong with the Givenchy Antigona bag. Now, what good would this video be if we didn't talk about the Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag as being one of the best first designer bags. This is often, as well as the Louis Vuitton Speedy bag, out of these two, they're incredibly popular first designer bags, and with really good reason. You know, they're both fantastic bags. Now, the Neverfull is more of a casual looking bag. You will see other people with the Neverfull, with it being one of the most popular designer bags in the world. Again, it comes in all the same canvas prints, the demi-urbaine, the demi-rosé, and the monogram. You also get limited edition prints like this one. If you like a limited edition print, you need to jump on them quickly when they're released because they do sell out. This is from 2011. If you like a limited edition Neverfull, you need to look at the pre-loved market if they don't sell it anymore, and you can be paying quite a lot of money for some of them. But yeah, I absolutely love this one. They're very casual. I love wearing this one with a summer dress in summer, like heading to the shops. The one thing I will say about the Neverfull is that the straps, obviously you can use it as a shoulder bag, but you can't use it as a crossbody bag. So this is why this isn't my favorite designer bag, because I like to crossbody bags. I just find them easier to use. But there's no denying that the Neverfull is a great bag. I mean, with them now, you get the bag and you also get a detachable pouch. So you can use that as like a mini purse. And in terms of the price of the Neverfull bag, this one's got a liner in it. I highly recommend a liner for the inside of a bag like this because they're so big. And I see a lot of people ruin the linings of their bag with pen marks and dirt. That can really ruin the resale value of your bag. So if you care about the resale value, which why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want your bag to look better? Designer bag liners are really cheap compared to the bag, so definitely get one of those. The Neverfull, I don't think you can get one now under £1,000. You used to be able to, but with all the recent price increases, you no longer can. But the MM is by far the best size. It's the most desired size, and I think they're about £1,100 now. So, you know, they're not ridiculously expensive for a designer bag, and I do think you get quite a lot for your money considering that this is Louis Vuitton. I promised at the start of this video that I would reveal out of the bags that I've just shown you which one I think is the best first designer bag, and I can now reveal it is not the Speedy or the Neverfull. It is, in fact, the Louis Vuitton NeoNoe bucket bag. I absolutely love this bag. I use it all the time. It's just a really nice mix of designer with the monogram, but also quite a casual, cool look. And the fact that you can wear it as a shoulder bag, as a crossbody bag, by extending the straps. You can also get the top handles for them now as well. You can use this bag in every single way that you would possibly want to use a bag. Now, because you are still watching this video right now, I know that you are a fellow designer bag addict. So I thought I would share a fun fact with you about myself. Now, for today's fun fact, I'm going to reveal that my biggest designer bag regret, a bag that I had and then that I sold, was the Louis Vuitton Catagram Neverfull. Now, I'm not, like I said, the biggest fan of the Neverfull bag, but there was something about this print. It was just so fun, and it had, the lining of it was absolutely amazing with little like mice inside. It was so beautiful, and I sold it just because I didn't think I would use the Neverfull very much, and now they're incredibly expensive to buy. So there's a part of me that really regrets selling that designer bag. Drop me a comment below and let me know what bags you regret selling or not purchasing. Now, make sure you don't go anywhere, because coming up next, I will link the video here for you and down below as well. I have created a video featuring my 7 top saving tips for your first designer bag. So if you're currently saving for your first designer bag or just another designer bag, make sure you check that video out coming up next.